The most famous and significant myth about Ishtar is her descent into the underworld, which reveals her divine nature as a force of love, death, and rebirth. Ishtar's descent into the underworld. Summary of the myth. Ishtar, the goddess of love and war, decides to descend into the land of the dead, ruled by her sister Ereshkigal, in order to seize the throne and become the sole sovereign of all realms, uncover the mysteries of death, or perform a ritual of renewal. She is accompanied by a messenger, whom she instructs, if she does not return, he must seek help from the gods. The 7 gates of the underworld. To enter Ereshkigal's realm, Ishtar must pass through 7 gates. At each gate, she is forced to give up part of her divine power. 1. Her crown. 2. Her earrings. 3. Her necklace. 4. Her breast ornament. 5. Her belt. 6. Her bracelets. 7. Her clothing. At the final gate, she enters naked and powerless. Death and resurrection. Ereshkigal kills her and hangs her on a hook. While Ishtar is dead, love, sexuality, and fertility vanish from the earth. Life comes to a halt. The gods panic. With the help of the wise god Ea, they create a being who brings the water of life and revives Ishtar. The condition for return: Ishtar cannot leave the underworld freely. By cosmic law, she must provide a replacement. Upon her return to the earth, she finds her husband Dumuzi, who had not mourned her. Angered, she sends him to the underworld in her place. Later, by divine decree, Dumuzi spends half the year in the underworld, and his sister the other half. This gives rise to the seasonal cycle, the death and rebirth of nature. Symbolism of the myth: element meaning 7 gates, levels of ego loss, purification before transformation, nakedness, vulnerability. True essence, death, psychological or spiritual death, crisis, resurrection, renewal, transition to a higher level of consciousness. Dumuzi's substitution, life, cyclical nature, the law of balance, underworld, the unconscious. Shadow aspects of the self. This myth holds deep initiatory meaning about loss, renewal, and inner maturation. Ishtar is the first mythical heroine to undergo a journey not only of power but also of profound transformation.